Well, maybe he wasn't schizophrenic. He was also addicted to methamphetamines.
I feel like the two sometimes go hand in hand.
That's a good point. That is
The
a really
two
good
tend
point.
to act like one another.
Yeah,
Sometimes you see someone who like, I can't tell if this is a meth guy, or sometimes you're like that.
that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I can never really clock you as is it schizophrenia or is it methamphetamine?
It's mostly meth, yeah.
It's mostly meth.
Yeah, Joe quit, but I didn't, so.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how that
tends to be
works.
how that works. Anyway, do you want to start this off? I kind of cut.
Yeah,
got
no,
it rolling.
okay. Yeah. I'll start off. I am gonna just do this just a hair, so I can hear myself. Welcome back to Frank, being Frank over here with me, Frank. Today we have a very special guest. You can already see him. He's right here. He's got his rose-colored glasses. He just headlined the Moose. It was very fun. Please let me introduce. I get that mixed up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Please let me introduce to you, the subscribers. Hopefully you need to subscribe. Mr. Garrett Simpson-Lind.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate being here.
Did you hear
guys.
that?
Thank you guys.
They stop at the same time.
They're really in sync.
They're
you
really
have a very
in sync.
following. I've always known that about you.
Yeah, it's from the 90s. It's carried over from the 90s.
You're following.
Just being in sync with everybody.
In sync, yeah. I was more of a
Yeah.
Backstreet Boy kind of boy.
Yeah, you were from the back streets.
I was see me. I was on the back streets. Yep.
Yeah. Did you
Yep.
ever dye your hair?
What's that song where they say back streets? Do you know what I'm saying? What's that? Don't live down with the back streets. They say that in that song. You never know if you don't go. Do they say back streets in that song?
Never know. Ever don't shop. That one is.
So what does he say? Oh well, it's for some reason hearing it in the middle of knowing there's a word in the middle of the song, I can't reach it. I'm like, so what's wrong with taking the back streets?
What's wrong with taking
That's what
the
he
back
says.
streets?
So what's wrong with taking the back streets? Was that a diss? Was he dissing the Backstreet Boys?
I think so.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Shrek.
Yeah, I
Shrek
think
was going after the Backstreet Boys
Yeah, they. I think they had a huge falling out.
because Justin Timberlake was in the third Shrek movie.
Was he really?
He plays the I think Shrek's son.
Really?
I think so. I think that's what happens. It's
thought
been a
you-
long time.
I thought you were gonna say the fairy godmother.
No, that was who was that? That was some lady.
That was some lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who even cares about that lady? I did like her a lot though. She was an evil villain character type, but I did like her. I think it was just because her style.
Yeah, she's kind of like cunty. You know?
Yeah,
She's kind of like she could get it. Like she's serving when she's on the piano.
She was serving a lot of cunt.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. She was the original serving cunt.
I don't know if she's the OG.
You don't think so?
No, I think the OG probably Dr. Frank Infurter or whatever his name is from the Clocky Horror
Oh.
Dick Still Shows movie.
Yeah, I've only seen that like one time or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the time warp again.
Is that a musical?
It is. Yeah, they're singing all the time in that movie.
All the time. That's what I thought.
It's a musical, and then it's the movie that you watch it with nerds, and they have their own lines. The nerds have their own lines that they've written to say along with the movie.
What?
So they're like, "Damn it, Janet, I love you," and then the nerds and they go, "Cram it, Janet, let's go screw." It's the gayest thing you've ever seen. It's really remarkably insane.
This is why I don't fuck with show tunes.
It's not. It's why I don't fuck with nerds. It's
I
why
don't
I can't be around too many nerds. It really will make me lose my mind.
Yeah.
Because they have their thing where it's like, well, we have to we are all this movie together. We all know the whole movie.
Yeah.
We have to write our own parts to participate in the movie.
Right. You
Yeah.
could just sing along. You could just fucking
You
shut
can just
up and
watch the
watch
movie.
it. You know?
I love movies. I've watched movies over and over again.
You're a
I've never
huge
once
movie
been
buff.
like, I need to write my own lines into Hot Rod. You know?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
watch Hot Rod. It's funny.
You ever seen Wild Hogs?
I have seen Wild Hogs. Yeah.
Wild Hogs.
Did they say that in the movie?
I think that's.
I don't
I think
remember
that's
that
all
part.
they say in that movie.
Yeah, I remember Dr. Cox in that movie being a gay cop.
A gay cop. I forgot
that
to start
kinda-
the time. My bad.
Oh, the time. Who cares?
Tell me about this gay cop.
He in the movie he spends the movie on the hunt for these wild hogs in a attempt to woo them in a sort of sexual nature, and it is it's seen as sort of predatory and quite gay panic. Quite literally gay panic
Gay
of like
Panic.
of 2006, 7, whenever this came out.
The original Gay Panic, or did that come?
No,
before
I
that?
think the original Gay Panic also would be Rocky Horror Picture
God,
Show.
you got me again.
It all kind
You
of goes
got
back
me
to
again.
that. If
Yeah.
you really follow the trail of culture, that was really a very pivotal moment. It was like LSD and Rocky Horror Picture Show really like made America what it is now.
Great again. Some would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
it back. Bring it back. Run
Bring it back. Yeah, put Tim Curry in a dress.
Please.
Get him out of that fucking wheelchair.
Get him the fuck out of
He
that
looks so
wheelchair.
miserable in that fucking thing. Put him in a fucking dress.
He
and
doesn't
let
even
him-
need it. He doesn't even need it. I
He does-
actually don't know who. Yeah, no.
Tim Curry's the main transvestite of that film.
I assumed that.
Yeah.
Original trannies, for sure.
Well,
Don't
the
tell me
original
I'm,
trannies.
Don't you tell me I'm wrong.
I think we'll
Don't
probably.
you tell me I'm wrong over here.
I probably Shakespeare, because there was all the ladies, they weren't allowed to be, or maybe the Greeks were doing that too. But
you
Greek
did
plays,
get me there.
Greek plays are like that was that's the nerds. In Greek plays, there's always a group of people on stage who are watching the play. They're called the chorus, and they have masks, and they just watch the play, and they go like, the play is happening while it's happening. And that's the nerds in Rocky Horror. They're like, oh, we need to be a Greek chorus. No, just fucking
Just
play
sit down.
Magic the Gathering and fucking
So they aim with their own built-in audience, is what I'm hearing. Is that true?
Greek
What do you-
plays. Yeah. That would be like if part of stand-up comedy was there had to be 3 people on stage laughing at every performance.
They let you know when you're supposed to
Which
laugh.
would be a really good. Honestly, it would help a
Yeah.
lot of people. There would be a lot of comics who would really benefit from.
It's called stacking the cards.
It's
Okay,
called-
that is called. Yeah. Anyways, I kind of wanted to ask you this. I saw you did a headlining set at the Moose. Your second one, your
This
third.
is my second headlining
Yes,
set.
it was-
this week. Yes,
It was very good, by the way.
I appreciate it. I really
Yes.
appreciate it.
And you did a song. You did a song that came with a video that you made. I thought that was brilliant.
Thank
first
you.
of all,
Thank you.
it was very good. Everyone was very entertained.
People really liked it. Yeah, people
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
How long did it take you to? How long did it take you to like make all of like the song and the video?
The video itself took about a week, really. Just going to different targets and walking around with a buddy and filming. Finding some things real in the video. It's like it's just the song is called "Somebody's Mom Said No," and so it's a bunch of images of toys or candy where it shouldn't be in the store.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a thing that I've seen forever. And so the concept for the song came from like years ago. My wife and I, just anytime we go, I would sing that song to her. Somebody's mom said no. Or if I'd see like the Xbox, the Xboxes are all gone at Target. I would be, oh, somebody's mom said yes. So that was just like an inside joke with my wife and I. And
Beautiful.
I realized how I could put it together to translate it to the stage, and that is art. That's the unsexiness of art right there.
Yes.
I had an idea, so I did it.
You think that was unsexy? I thought it was very sexy.
You thought I told that sexily?
Oh yeah. Anytime you stand at a piano and you sing anything with a movie playing, that's sexy. That is.
Sure, that's sexy. I'm
That
saying
is
me
slave.
describing it is sort of like showing.
Oh yeah, very gay.
Okay. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
gay.
It's gonna. Yeah. Anyway, so that song. Yeah, the song was. I'm glad people liked it. It
No,
was. That TV from. I really thought I broke that TV on the way over because it clunked in the back seat on the way to the Moose, and it is in the video. When I eventually post it, you can see like a white line at the top of the TV, and that is from it completely. I've had that thing for like, I don't even think it's full HD. I've had that TV for like well over like maybe 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's an old fucking thing.
Dude, whenever I have like anything for like maybe a couple of years, it just goes to shit. Everything just, I had a TV and it just stopped working one day. I have no idea why, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like I've gotten lucky with a lot of stuff where I've just lucked into really, really good workings. Like my record player. I got like Pawn America for like $100 or something.
Fuck.
And I was like, this is probably a waste of money, but this looks like a really nice deal. And I'm just gonna it's probably broken, it probably needs a bunch of repairs, but like I'm just gonna cross my fingers. And I didn't even test it. They didn't have any records there.
Right.
And I went home and it's like a $500 unit that like works incredibly. It was like perfectly aligned. I like brought it to a guy and he's like, "Oh, this doesn't need anything done to it. It's perfect."
That's a lot. Do you know how many like records you own? Do you have a number?
I probably have like 500-ish.
Jeez, that's pretty good.
It's not good, actually. It's a problem.
But do you listen to them a lot, or?
Yeah, I try to. Yeah,
that's good. That is good.
Try to listen to like a few a day.
That's really cool.
Yeah, in the morning with coffee.
Yeah, I have one record.
Which one?
Well, it came with two.
A criminal record?
Oh, okay. I have more than one of those. You know me, Big Frankie. I have the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack.
Volume 1?
Volume 1 and 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Volume 1 and 2?
I think so. Yeah. It was one set, came with two disc things.
That's probably still just Volume 1.
Fuck.
Lots of records come or 2 LP.
Right.
Yeah,
one is
with a gatefold. That's how you used to roll joints back in the day.
What do you mean?
You use the gatefold of the record. So it's like a book, right? You open it up. In the middle part, you roll a joint using the middle of the record.
Okay.
The record gatefold.
You ever do that with $1?
No. I've never really done that with $1. No. I've done cocaine with $1.
That is popular too, I heard.
Yeah, it's actually not. You're not supposed to do it because it's like the dollar is really porous, so you lose a lot of the cocaine in the dollar.
Weird.
And that's why all dollars have a little bit of cocaine in them. So if you really need a fix, you can just lick $1 and you'll probably get a buzz.
That's what I was thinking of that actually. I was like, that's why
if you ever go to a bank and you just ask them like, hey, can I just can I see where the money is real quick?
Yeah.
If you are like cool with your bank, they'll let you do this. You just go look at the money. You just rub your face. You just rub your face in there. I'll do that on lunch breaks sometimes just to get through the rest of a work day.
You don't work at a bank. You don't work at a bank.
No, I work next to a bank.
You just go over to the bank.
So I have a good relationship with them, just smoking cigarettes at the same time.
Got it. Yeah.
Like, hey, do you guys mind if I do the old face rub?
Yeah, let me go back into the.
You guys got a stack of hammies?
Bring
Hamiltons.
Right.
I call them hammies.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're cool with you used bank jargon when you were close with bank guys,
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wouldn't know. They don't let me in most banks or stores or anywhere nice.
Right, yeah.
Nice
There's usually because there's a picture of you that says, "Do not let this man in."
And I hate it, man.
Yeah.
It's like, take that down. I've changed. I swear. You know?
You haven't changed. You're wearing the same clothes as the picture.
That is true. I really like these clothes.
You do.
This is my favorite outfit. Gay Nigerian children made these pants. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. No, I don't really know much about. I try not to think about how clothes get made because it makes me sad.
No, yeah, it just
I hate thinking about how many cows died for each of these socks.
For each of these socks, what are you wearing? The socks over there?
I don't know how socks are made. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's probably not good. It can't be good.
Like I've seen how the sausage gets made. And now I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to know how anything gets made because it's gotta. If that's how sausage is made, and sausage is, I thought, the most innocent of all things.
You would
Turns out it's quite yikes.
Yeah, I would say putrid a little bit, or spam. You ever been to the Spam Museum?
No.
Probably don't. You probably don't need to. It smells.
I'm getting boba constricted right now. I've got like too many in the straw and I can't get any milk.
A slithery snake. A slithery snake.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I've been working on it all day, actually. I am glad you brought that up. But,
good God. Good God. Boba's so good. Shout out to Boba. Shout out to Bober Tea in Dinkytown.
Yep.
That's where I got this.
Yeah, you're close to that. Is that the one, your favorite one? I know you talk a lot about boba tea. Is that your favorite?
Bober
Boba.
Bober.
Boba.
Bober.
Boba.
Yeah, Boberty is what it's called.
Bo Burnham.
Right, big influence of mine. Right?
Huge.
Yeah, people have been
Must
calling
be.
me the Bober Ham of Minneapolis.
That's what I kept
So I've been drinking my Bober tea.
I'm glad you know, because we were actually calling you that behind your back, actually. I'm so glad that you actually are aware. I wanted to bring it up, so it was a good transition into bringing it up, actually.
Okay, so bring it up.
We have been calling you Bo Burn behind your back.
Bober.
Bo Burn. Bo. Listen, my English is not great.
Yeah?
the only
What's your
one I
better
know.
language?
Just baby.
Baby? You want to talk baby for like a little bit?
Ma.
Yeah.
Mama. Bo
I don't know what. Don't call me that, baby, man. That's not. I'm sick of. Look, I'm better than him. You know, because I'm younger and
Yeah.
you
And
know.
look, that cool outfit is better than any of his he's ever worn. First of all,
I think he wears cool outfits. I think that's like what he's known for now. It's like he doesn't make anything anymore. He
You don't
just
think so?
goes out and he wears cool outfits.
Is that what he does?
I think so. I don't know. I mean, he made that thing in his house in during COVID, and then he
Yeah.
has not done anything since.
Well, really took us all out a little bit.
Took us all out.
I mean,
COVID.
COVID really. I mean, maybe
You
he's
didn't
actually.
seem like you were affected at all.
Well, that's because I'm big, strong.
You didn't really
and
seem like you knew what was
handsome.
going on. Every time I'd see you, I'd be like, "How you holding up with all this?" And you'd be like, "This Tiger King guy's crazy. Anyway, I gotta mow these lawns."
Yeah, man. I was actually doing pretty good during the pandemic.
You were thriving. Yeah,
I was
some might say.
I was living my best life, better than I am now, which is crazy because I have this very, very good show, obviously, that we're doing right now, and it's just very.
I'm really happy to be a part of it. It's really
super-
lovely in here.
It is.
You really made like a really nice little place here.
Yeah, I totally made this stage and not Nick at all. It totally was me and not Nick, and we totally did not have that conversation right before we started. Actually,
I don't know who Nick is.
You know Nick.
I don't think I've ever met Nick.
He's in the back right now. He owns the
I
store.
really don't remember people very well. Like you, I remember Fancy Ray, and then
Yeah.
every other comedian. I'm like, even people I'm like friends with. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you? No, okay, sorry, it's not them. It's
You know,
never
it's
him.
crazy, and I hope he doesn't hear this, but he might. I was friends with Andrew Branson for a year and a half. I forgot his name every single day.
Yeah.
We were hanging out on the weekends and everything, and I
Right.
forgot his name.
He's a
every single
white
day.
boy.
He is.
Yeah, and
We fired him from the show. Actually,
from which show?
this one right here.
What was he doing here?
He was helping out. He was getting tissues. He was,
He was
when
doing
my
tissue work.
my other people I've had on, we get real emotional sometimes, and we got Matt Grady to cry a little bit. So it was.
Are you guys trying?
emotional
Do you want
ride.
me to cry?
It's not that I was hoping that you would, but I was banking on it.
There's no tissues here. There's no one to do
That's
tissue duty
because
anymore.
we fired him.
Yeah, but so the job just doesn't exist. You didn't replace him.
No, couldn't find anybody to replace him. You know what I mean? We couldn't.
Also, I got to be honest. That doesn't really sound like a job. Like you just put some tissues right here. Like the table could do that job.
You are serving really good points right now, and maybe if you
Like,
if
are you
you're
going for?
interested,
Are you
we
trying to
could
go
hire
for like a Dr. Phil vibe? Do you think that's what you're trying to do? Where you're trying to like break through to people, or Oprah?
Dr. Phil? He's a scam and a half. All right, we don't fuck with Dr. Phil over here.
Okay.
We don't fuck with doctors mostly.
Sure.
That's basically what it is. We don't fuck with doctors or dentists, even though they say they're the same thing. They're not the same thing, and we don't fuck with either.
I think it's that not all dentists are doctors, but all doctors are dentists.
yeah, and
Or
that's
something like that, or something adjacent to that, or something in the proximity.
No, you nailed it
of
right on the head.
those. Yeah.
Right on the head. Right on the head. So you better before we go on to the next segment here, you done anything interesting with how's comedy going?
Ooh, just stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I mean, when did you start, by the way?
Like a year and a half ago.
You're doing very well.
I appreciate it.
Doing very well.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yes.
Your
Your name comes up a lot, by the way.
Does it really?
A lot.
Not in bookings.
Same,
I get a lot
brother.
of talk. I don't get a lot of what's it called, money or.
Welcome to the fucking life.
No, I know it's nice. It's nice to be one of the boys in that regard.
Yeah. No, everybody. I say, who's your favorite comedian? And you're one of the favorite comedians that always come up.
That's cool to hear. I like comedy a lot. I feel like I don't know. It's just fun, good thing to work on.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a thing like this for them that makes them want to be better and do exciting things. It's like it felt scary to do, but it felt scary in a way where I was like, I had to convince myself I wasn't going to die or get hurt, you know?
Right, yeah.
And once you get over that hurdle, it's just like, oh, this is just like a normal thing that like I never would have thought I'd be able to get better at or think of the way that I do now. Yeah, a long time I didn't think I had it in me to do stand-up. Because I've always thought of myself as more of a musician. And I still kind of do.
I was gonna ask you about that too. You make music.
Sure.
You make music. You still make music. I mean, you made that song.
Right. Yeah, but I make like serious music too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What kind of genre are you working with over here?
I do lots of stuff. I've always been like a songwriter, so I do like guitar, piano, like just simple songwriter stuff. And then I've done like electronic projects.
Very cool.
Like synthesizer, like beats and stuff like that. I like to click around on the computer. Kindoor, Kindoor. I have a Bandcamp you can look at. There's a bunch of embarrassing stuff on there that's dreadful and gross.
Perfect. We'll put it in the description.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
You want, if you want. I mean,
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm interested in your
If people
music.
listen to it, that's cool. That's cool. Bone Folder, also another project of mine I really love.
Very cool. I feel like I've heard maybe some of your music before. I think you've showed me like a song or two. But yeah, we can go over that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to show me
That's
some
all
stuff
just serious, real.
Yeah, very serious and
Yeah.
real. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's very cool.
And I feel like comedy, music's is always going to be there. I don't really have a drive to like be like, I don't have the drive to be famous at all, but like comedy feels like there's like a ladder that like I can see is climbable, and
Right.
I'm like somewhat like interested in growing and having that ladder be a part of my growth. Whereas with music, it's like I've never once really been like, I need a career in music. I need people to like. It's just always been like almost a religion, you know. Like I treat it like a journal more than a thing I want people to see. You know, it's a lot more personal.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you'll go even further if you don't have expectations on it.
Is this funny? Is this funny at all to talk about?
I feel like this is very interesting.
It's interesting.
I like to know about your life. It's cool.
I hope people think it's interesting. Maybe I'll make it funny by lying real quick. I was born in Jupiter.
Jupiter?
I was born in Jupiter.
Whoa, what?
Yep, and I flew here on a giant fart.
On a giant fart?
Yeah, God's fart. God farted on Jupiter, blew me over to Earth.
Yeah, no, that
and
makes
I've
sense.
always been out of place ever since.
Well, do you ever feel like feel heavy now that you're on with the gravity and everything? Is that really affecting you?
I'm trying to think about what isn't. I would feel lighter here because isn't Jupiter like massive? So it would have intense gravity. You'd get so pulled.
Yeah.
Where here, I would be light as a feather. That's why I'm a twink here.
That's why you're a fucking twink.
That's why, I go boing, I get stretched up.
Yeah.
On Jupiter, I'm 2 inches tall and I'm still
right
90 pounds.
Yeah, you're just slithering across the ground like, I'm trying to get to the kitchen, but you can never get to the kitchen.
Right, it's all just a trek to the kitchen, yeah.
Yes.
That's why my posture usually ends up like this.
Yeah.
So I go back to my Jupiterian roots.
Yeah, you know, I'm not racist, but Jupiterians are my favorite.
Jupiter is the one with the storm.
Right. Don't they have like a bunch of storms all over the place or something?
Well, in the world?
Well, all over
in the
Jupiter.
universe?
Well, all over Jupiter. Like, isn't Jupiter made up of storms or something?
I think it's made of gas.
What is that? What's the N one? Don't say the N word. I'm trying to talk
wasn't
about
going
the,
to.
I'm trying to talk
Why does
about
everyone
the
say
planet
that
here.
to me? Everyone comes up to me and says, "Don't say the N word." I'm
First
just
things
chilling.
first.
What is it about us Jupiter people that people think are gonna go off?
You never know about the Jupiterians.
The Jews for sure.
You never know about the Jews.
From Jupiter, specifically the Jupiter.
Yes.
Yeah.
They, you know what? They also do. They also don't believe in Jesus, so it works out.
Jupiters.
Yeah, I heard Jupiterians don't have a Jesus.
Interesting. I love doing a podcast like this in a place of business.
No, me too. I forget people actually walk in. Sometimes there's like just really nice old ladies walking in and be like, "What do you have here?
Yes.
What is this
What are
place?"
they talking about over there?
And they're like, "Oh, Dixon come, Dixon come." I probably
Jews
should.
are from Jupiter, and that's why they're called that. I never knew.
Jews are from Jupiter, and that's why they don't finish it. Don't finish that.
Don't say the S word.
Don't
say
you
the
dare.
S word.
We are not here to discriminate against Jews from Jupiter. Okay, are you a Jew? That makes you a Jew from Jupiter.
I guess,
'Cause you're a
in the
Jupiterian.
canon of this bit, yes, I am. I'm technically
Yes.
But in the canon of reality, I don't believe so. No,
Is that
unless on my mother's side.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
possible. I think I'm like Russian, somewhat. So I think there's Jews there sometimes.
So your mother went
Or there
from
used to
Russia
be.
all the way to
I've
Jupiter.
heard the phrase Russian Jews when reading
Yeah.
stuff before.
Oh, it makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Those are the only people who made it to space, anyways. So
Is the Russian Jews?
the Russians generally, yeah.
Well, no.
Pretty sure they're the only
we
ones.
sent a dog to space.
But no, that was fake.
No,
That's
that was
fake
real.
news.
Remember, he came back and he had astronaut sadness.
He's like, I was too close to the sun. Yeah, it's fucking or farther away. I don't know.
He kept burying his bone like weird because
And it just kept popping out and just floating away. Yeah, I do remember that.
yeah.
All right, have you seen that show? It's about it's a space force, and they send the monkey and the dog up to space, and then they forget about the monkey and the dog, and after a while they need to save something, so they're like, "Oh, we have a monkey and a dog," and then they're like, "What happened to the dog?" And it was just the monkey, and you know what happened to the dog.
I have no idea what any of this means. This was a children's show?
You should watch Space Force. I mean,
Space Force. Was this a show with Steve Carell
it
on
was.
Netflix?
Yes. It was based off real things, though. I'm pretty sure.
Like a show.
Pretty sure it's all
It's a
based.
show that nobody's seen.
Are you kidding me?
You.
Is that not a popular show?
The show was so terrible. Nobody
I
likes
watched that show. I'm not joking you. I'm not joking you right now. I watched that show 5 times in a row.
Show to watch.
5 times, literally in a row.
My favorite shows are
Space Force.
and That's My Bush. The shows
Exactly.
everybody has seen and loved. Classic shows. That's great, man.
Do you want to move on to another segment that I have for you?
Let's do a segment. Should I? Yeah, sure.
All right,
I feel like I'm
we-
getting strangled by my headphones, but I kind of like it.
No, yeah, I was
kinda
hoping
mess with
so.
it. This is an interesting.
You are kinky. I knew it.
Yeah, sure.
Just for
Yeah,
headphones, I get it.
I'm actually quite vanilla, if I'm being honest. If I can be truthful, can I be truthful? Can I
you be
speak my truth?
Could you, if you don't mind, could you please be truthful for me for 1 second? And
I'm as vanilla as soft serve, baby. Missionary.
dude, I bet your wife does
When
not
I do
want to
it,
divorce you.
when I do it, I'm like, ooh, except for I'm facing the other way because I'm doing it missionary style.
That's how Donald Trump was having sex with me in my dream last night.
Missionary?
Missionary.
Him on top.
Yes, he was on top, and I kept calling him daddy for some reason.
Well, I know why.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie. I do know why. And then afterwards, there was just
Is that a tornado warning? It's a Thursday. Is that a real tornado warning?
Nick,
Jesus
we're all
Christ.
gonna die.
Well, that's cool. This is
I hope
kind of
that
how I
picked
wanted
you
to
up.
go out. Just how hungover from a night of St. Cloud cocaine,
Nice.
boba'd up,
Nice. Were you in St. Cloud last night?
It was,
Wednesday.
yeah.
How'd that go?
It was, you know what? It was pretty brutal in the beginning. It was pretty brutal in the end, but then it was like nice and meaty in the middle. It was a nice roast beef sandwich with pieces of turds as the bread.
Oh, I love Arby's. What, like the whole show in general, or just your set?
Oh, they're just the show. I was right in the middle of the pocket where there was a good crowd. People were enjoying it. It was fun.
They usually have a really good crowd over there in St. Paul.
It got good there in the middle. Yeah. And I was in that middle, so I had a good crowd. It was fun.
That's good.
Worth driving out to St. It's not fun when you drive out to St. Cloud and it's bad.
That's true.
That's
I haven't experienced
3
that
hours
a lot,
in the
though.
car.
Right, yeah. That's 2 bus rides for me.
Right.
All right. Well, we're going to move on to another section.
Let's do a
segment here. We're going to pause this, and we'll be right back. How's that?
That sounds sick. Yeah, let's blast a cig.
Sick.